Hi everybody, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal, and I have some hauls to do. I want to share with you guys. Today I'm going to do the Ross and TJ Maxx. I went to two different TJ Maxx and one Ross, and I'm going to do them all together because they're all just small hauls. And I also went to IKEA. I got some good deals at Publix today. I have other videos to do too, but let's start on this one and see what I got. Okay, to start with, I got this 4-tier shelf. Was with the bathroom stuff. I'm going to take a picture because it's really tall and you're not going to be able to see it. But I really like this. It's the brushed nickel, and it's, how tall is it? It is 10 by 6.6 by 34.5. It says bed, bath, kitchen, office, and storage. I haven't decided. Well, first I was going to use this in my bathroom, but I think I might use it in my craft room because I actually bought something at IKEA for the bathroom. We'll see. You buy things and then you change your mind. We all know how that goes. So anyways, I'll post a picture of that right here for you guys to see this. And it was compared at $30 and it was $19.99. And it's very heavy and sturdy. So I've really been looking for one of those. So I grabbed it while they had one left. That was the only one. Okay, the next item I got two of. It's the NFL beach towel. And these are, let me see, they are 30 by 60 inches. And I believe this is the Texans. Not too familiar. If it's not a Chicago team, I really don't know many of the others. But I got this because it was only on clearance for only $3. Let's see, that will focus. And I don't know what the regular price is, but for $3, I figured it would be a nice item to maybe sell on eBay or something. So they had a couple of them. I picked up two. They had a couple more. They had a few of these, but I only picked up two of them. I got this really cute toy box for the boys because I have this kind of wheat basket that I bought at Home Goods, and Rocky's kind of chewed the top of it and he climbs in it all the time, so now it's misshapen and everything. And so I got this one. I thought it was really cute. It says eat, play, and love with the bone, and it's not huge. I guess this was the largest size they had. They had 3 different sizes you could get with the same color design with different sayings on it. But they used to have a lot of toys, so this would have never worked. But now that they've kind of destroyed most of them, this will be perfect. And I like it's got a little tag here that says I love you. And where is the price tag? I know it had a price tag on it. Oh, the price tag's in here. It says compare at $12 and it was $7.99. So I thought it was really cute. And then I found this 2-sided pencil set. It says 12 pencils, 24 colors, and this was on clearance. Here it shows you different colors. They had 2 different pens, 2 different sets in the clearance. And as you see, they're on clearance for $3. I don't know what the regular price was, but it says $3. And when I went to the register, I asked the cashier, would there be a way of kind of combining them? Because the other one only had like 3 pencils in it. And that's kind of, you know, kind of ridiculous for 3 pencils. So he called somebody and they said, yeah, just combine them and give her both, or give it to her, because the other one too, the case was broken. But this one here, so I think I got all the colors after all. So I got all the colors, and like I said, they're 2-sided, so there's 24 different colors. So this was a steal at $3. I found this, and I guess this is kind of like a shoe thing to hang your shoes or something. It's really long. Let's show you how long it is. Here, let me grab a hold of it. It goes all the way across. This is how long it is. And it's got these 2 holes up here. And I know these are probably where you stick those hangers through, and they kind of, you know, hook onto the hanger. You can hang them. Well, this was normally $4.99. It was marked down to $3.50. But what I think I'm going to use it for, and I got a roll just to show you, is I thought this would be perfect, is to fit my rolls of vinyl in there for my Cricut. I mean, look at that. It fits perfect. Here, the whole roll. If it wasn't in that plastic, the whole roll would be in there. So I thought that was perfect. I was hoping it would be, and it was. So I picked that up because it's going to hold a lot. As you can see, one roll hardly makes a dent in there. So you know you could get at least 9 rolls. So there's 10 openings. So if I can put 9 rolls of vinyl in each opening, that's 90 rolls of vinyl. That's a lot of vinyl. And I've been looking for a way to store them. And so I thought this would be a great way, and this is no problem. I have some old hooks that I can put in there to hang this up. So this was a deal for $3.50. So that was the end of my first haul. Then I went to a second TJ Maxx because I'd seen where people were getting paper punches and craft items there for a really reasonable price. The videos were a few years old, but I thought I would take a chance and see if I could find some. And at the second store, I did. They had more than this, but this is all I got. They had this one. It is from We Are Memory Keepers, and it says DIY Party, and it's a confetti punch, and it says compare it $17, and it was on clearance for $8, and it just does all these like circles to cut out. So if you want to put it like in balloons or in a card or like in a shaker card or something like that, here's the ideal punch to use because it punches it all out for you and you don't have to cut up little pieces of paper. And that was the only reason why I got this, because I thought it would be nice for shaker cards for me. Envelope or balloons, not so much. I probably wouldn't do that, but for the shaker cards. And then this one is a Martha Stewart punch, and this is a garland punch, and it's where it interlocks, like the streamers or whatever, or not the streamers, the pendants. And this was compared at $9 and it was $5.99. And here's a picture showing her cutting it out. So these are the only 2 items I bought at this store because I did not really see any other crafts items that I wanted there. They had some, but the craft selection is very small. It's not as big as some of the people in those videos said they got, but like I said, those were a few years older, and so, you know, things change over the years. The next thing is from Ross. Now, I only got a few items here, but I got really good deals on everything. So this is a, what is this? It's a rough stippling brush, and I've seen people using these in videos, and I didn't have one, so I figured, well, while I see it, let me pick it up. It says here it was originally $1.99. It doesn't say the compare price, but it says originally it was $1.99 and it was on clearance for 49 cents. Then I got the Santa cupcake holders, and I just thought these were so cute, and they say compare at $3. They were originally $1.99 and they were on clearance for 49 cents. Aren't those just so cute? And of course, there's the Santa belt, which you know I really was into this year. Here, let me turn it so you can see it. I really like these, and the cups have all the scallop edges up there, if you're able to see it. I just thought that was really cute. And how many is in here? 12. So those will be saved for next Christmas. And then I got these treat boxes from Wilton. And you know, anything Wilton is not cheap. There's 4 boxes in here. They are really cute with Santa and a snowman and stuff on top. They say compare at $4, and they were originally $2.49. And they were also on clearance for 49 cents. So those will be saved for next year also. Okay, then I found this pad of cardstock. It's 12 by 12, and there are 18 sheets in here, and it's, I think the colors on the front there are the colors that they have, but right here shows you all the different colors. I just thought it was really pretty color paper, and it's texturized, and it's not the normal, like this top one kind of looks like it's embossed. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that if I hold it up close, but it looks more embossed, not so much just like textured like some of them are. And this is from Momenta, which I know is very good ink company. I hear people saying they use that ink all the time, but it says it's compared at $6.99. It was originally $2.99, and they had it on clearance for $1.99. Okay, then the last item I got was this art label stamp tag kit. It's got 15 pieces in there. There's 12 tags, and there is an ink pad and jute and a stamp. So this is what it looks like the mason jars. Let me show you the inside, what it came with. It came with some really nice stuff. I was surprised that this was marked down because it's not Christmas or anything. Here's the jute that you get with it, and here is the stamp. And then here are the cards. They're already printed and cut for you. There's a bunch of these cards that look like mason jars, and they're good size. As you can see, that they're over half the size. They're bigger than the palm of my hand, so they're pretty good size. Then the ink pad. So this set was no compare price, but it was originally $1.99 it says, and it was on sale for $1.49. So that was all my items that I got. Like I said, I didn't find a lot, but I found some few items and some good deals at Ross. So I was all in all happy with my shopping trip that day. And like I said, I have other videos. I'm kind of behind. I think maybe I might do my IKEA. I'm going to have to do pictures with that, but I think maybe I'll do that next so that you guys can see what goodies that I bought there and how I'm getting my craft room together. Thanks everyone for watching. Please click like and subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends and family. I'd really appreciate the support. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.